for it, because right now world leaders aren't really taking any big action on climate change, and if we keep going on the path that we are, then we won't really have much of a future.
It just feels like an uphill battle. Thinking about how if I don't do anything right now, like about all of the major battles and things that my children and their children are gonna have to do to just survive.
I was kind of terrified. As I was doing my research for my speech, I was like, wow, this is not okay. Still isn't okay, but I have a lot more hope. I think we have a really awesome group of youth kind of creating this united front around not only the United States but also the whole world. If we all continue to stand together and fight for this, we really have a really strong chance, and I think we're all very motivated and inspired by this cause, and if we just gather our other friends to do the same, I think we can do this.
On March 15th, I made a strike. I decided that I wanted to do another one. I decided that I wanted some other people to help me, so I made a Google form on our Instagram, and they all signed up for it. Students are skipping school because they want attention to be drawn to climate change, and it's a global movement, and we decided to start one in Iowa too.
I knew that I just really wanted to be more involved in doing something about climate change.
Future generations deserve a clean and healthy earth in general.
There are only 11 years left before we can make it so that climate change isn't irreversible, and if we don't take care of climate change before then we will have devastation across the world with flooding, lack of food and water, and people losing their homes. So we really need to handle this situation before it gets out of hand.
And it's just kind of shocking how people can like look at what's happening in coastal countries and stuff and see how people are losing their homes, like impoverished people are losing their homes and they have nowhere to go because like the oceans are rising, and thinking about how much more detrimental it's going to be if we continue to not do anything.
We are impacted here by the floods that have hit our cities, but also if you look way up north, the polar ice caps are declining at a 3.3% each year, which doesn't necessarily affect us right now, but it certainly will when our sea levels rise.
Basically, if we don't take care of climate change right now, then all humans will die because of it. There won't be enough food and water to supply all of us, and our growing population especially is putting a strain on our ecosystems. So climate change is just making it so that we really need to take care of that now.
And right now it seems like it's too late, and it's really terrifying that extinction might happen. And so I think that it is up to us to invest in those technologies and into those leaders that will implement our solutions so that a mass extinction doesn't happen.
Get involved and let people in power know what you think and that we need to take action on climate change because it's our future at stake.
It's just one straw, said 7 billion people. I think that really brings out your emphasis. And I think also just starting conversations with your peers and everyone around you, just getting the word out that this is real and this is happening now. Vote for leaders that will implement solutions such as the Green New Deal, and just educating those around you I think is very important.
It'll be May 3rd from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the West Center stage of the Iowa State Capitol. Youth are going to strike from school, and there will be 10 youth speakers who will talk about climate change. We will set our alarms for 11:11 and have 11 minutes of silence in honor of the 11 years left before climate change is irreversible. We just want people to come out and join us so that their voices can be heard. Come join us at the strike. Friday, May 3rd, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
West Center stage at the Iowa State Capitol.
I'm a freshman and I go to Roosevelt High School and Central Academy in Des Moines.
I'm an 8th grader and I go to Ankeny schools in Ankeny.
I'm a junior and I go to Ankeny Centennial High School.